Got that
All right,
sound
baby.
suppression off today. If you notice, Evan opened the can today instead of me. We decided to change things up, but keep it consistent with the open because I decided to break out some Blantons for this WGI 2024 coverage kickoff.
Kickoff, baby.
Yeah, man. We actually this snuck up on me. The last couple of videos we've made, I mentioned like, oh, WGI will start like mid-February, late February when the shows begin. I totally forgot the West Coast groups do these preview shows. I saw something on Instagram like last Thursday, 3 days before it, and I went, oh shit, that's sooner than I thought it was going to be.
And like, kudos to them. I mean, it's so bold to just put yourself out there this early. Obviously, shows are still developing, still being designed, still being cleaned for sure. So that's not what any of this is about, but we're just glad to be able to enjoy these videos. We'll get into kudos to those videographers after Mike takes us through our intro here.
Yeah. Welcome everyone to Aged Out Reacts with the two hosts of the Aged Out podcast, Michael Fantini and
Evan Worrell.
And thank you for joining us for our WGI 2024 season kickoff coverage video with the Pulse preview show watch session. Make sure you go to Facebook and Instagram, follow us there, never miss an update or any new content. Make sure subscribe, comment, and like here on YouTube. Hit that notification bell so you're notified of every new episode. And I learned something new in our analytics that I'm going to call out, and I might actually in the editing put this up. Not even half of you all that watch this are subscribed. Hit the button.
I guess they're finding it, but
or half of our audience
like
hate watches this.
Maybe
who knows? But they're still
I
watching.
feel like that's a lot of YouTube channels though. Like the majority of
every
the
single
viewership.
one that I hear. I only said that because I was watching one earlier today and they called it out and they have like 1 million subs and they're like only 45% of you are subscribed. I was like, well, whatever.
I think I know what video you're talking about too, which is really ironic, but that's fine.
Yeah. We'll talk about that later off this thing. But yeah, also patreon.com or hit the join button right here on YouTube if you want to support us financially as we begin our journey through WGI 2024 leading up to finals in Dayton. All right. Any initial thoughts? Obviously, we have to get out there. Even if we happen to reactionarily react to a gray roll, we're not crapping on any of these performers.
No,
it is. Evan said it a minute ago.
January. Well, these were recorded in January, so.
Well, it's February now, but this was January technically. But we do our best to try to talk about the writing difficulty, the musical moments going on, the performance quality, like where we think it could be in the end. Right. But even that's kind of a crapshoot. We've seen groups come out slow and then finish hot, and seen groups come out hot and then plateau in like early March. So don't jump down our throats if we still like flinch or raise an eyebrow if an attack is bad or something. Or we're human. Our ears work, but we'll try our best. And nothing we say is poo-pooing on what any one designer or performer is doing. Like, we understand the work that goes into this from our years in it, and we respect it to the utmost degree. So, all right.
That's also, like I said, shout out to Robert Martinez, our bass 311 for the content. Him, George Collins. I saw Marching Vlogs putting some stuff up, just doing the Lord's work out there, getting the content. I know that they were pretty eager to see stuff too, so kudos to those guys. Thank you very much.
I think Robert's video went up within 6 hours of the preview show ending. Like, he must have just gone home and put it up, and then George just came out the next day. So, like, George has a video, Robert, Marching Vlogs. Make sure, if there's anybody else, go watch their video too, because they allow this channel to exist. Like, if they didn't do what they did, like, a lot of this stuff wouldn't be able to happen, and you'd be watching us here now. So go support them. It's more important. Go subscribe to them more than us. All right? If you're going to subscribe to anyone. All right.
Yeah.
Rant over. Let's watch some Pulse.
Let's do it. Yeah, 128. Here we go.
It better be perfect. Fast singles. Add-ins.
A lot of reattacks.
I was about to say a lot of eighth note spaces.
Fast PDDs.
Okay, that's a moment right there.
Yeah.
I will admittedly, this is not a blind watch for me, but that moment at the end of that, the first time I watched this snare feature, and I'm sure it will evolve as the season goes. I got a little like lulled to sleep in the middle of it where it just kept going on, and it's almost like, I don't know if this was intentional or it could be a bad thing, who knows. I think it's sweet. It like lulls you into a false sense of security of like, oh, okay, they're just reattacking singles, just kind of trotting along, dynamics, whatever. And then they hit you with that last bar or two with the stick on stick and just like the super fast edge roll into the PDDs to the center. That's a moment.
Yeah, that stuff is fast. Those edge PDDs and then the rolls and stuff, and then the stick on stick just kind of comes out of nowhere. Not a first watch for me either, but the first time I saw it, I was like, I was not expecting that.
Exactly.
So.
I actually like how it kind of lulls you a little bit and then just comes out of nowhere with that. I'm going to back up. Let's just get the whole snare feature over again. Screw it. Here we go.
I wonder if this is like the first thing they play.
Maybe. That's tough.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be so cool if they can nail that. That's going to be such a cool moment.
I have some overarching statements about the book, but I'll save that.
Okay.
Great. Check it out.
Cool symbols.
Good. Yeah, symbol split. Kind of like an echo passing.
I was going to say,
rhythm.
Playing with an echo theme, we'll pause on
Go
the
back a
quads
little
here.
bit.
Yeah.
Between all four battery section there. Check it out.
Like,
to the
ball,
high voice, mid voice, low voice.
Not to steal one of your phrases, but like the ball passing around starts to happen at a slower pace, and then as they add the echo effect into it, the ball gets passed even faster where other groups are starting to play before the other subsection stopped, whereas in the beginning they're all like waiting till the other section stops and it just slowly builds. There we go. We'll just go back to here. Building, and every subsegment part is filled with 8th note spaces.
Little A/B split.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Yeah, I mean, even all the echo parts or the trade-off parts are all filled with 8th note spaces and reattacks too. Good feel change in the middle of that. Oh, the hair does on the bass was sweet there.
Nice.
Cool.
Playing a lot of singles this year.
A lot of singles in the book. The book feels a little denser than the past couple years. Like, not the features. The features are always dense, but like the meat and potatoes of like the full battery moments feel a little denser.
I'll go ahead and say, I mean, this is not a first watch, so it's fine. I feel like some of the sectional writing does have a different feel than what we usually get from Apes. And I don't mean that in a bad way. It just seems like in the back of my brain, I know that like Zach, Elijah, and Jacob Wetzel like wrote that one lot tune that they did. I wonder like, are they getting some influence too? It's like, hey, like what like he using them the same way that like Colin uses his people, or like a lot of those arrangers at DCI use like, hey, here's a quad thing. Like, what do you got? Because some of the things like especially the quad rounds feel different for them in a good way.
A little bit.
Maybe like I know Elijah spent time with BD and. Just some influence there. So, but that's my 2 cents.
I second that. I mean, it felt different. Like the opening snare feature even felt different. Like you just pointed out, like it just had a different pacing than it has the past couple of years. The flow and pacing's a little different. Let's keep moving. the space in there was nice.
Yeah, like that had flashbacks to me to that that BD did this summer, but with the left hand motion. But
That was another cool moment there where things are moving along, and it was just an unexpected space that was a different space from all the space before it in the moment. So it's cool, like those little curveballs are thrown in there. I like it. That sounded hard.
Yeah, good mix too of just like, we talk about moments to catch your breath from a viewer and a listener standpoint, mixed in with like all the beef.
Give you a chance to digest.
We're gonna do that. That's the deviled eggs.
Yes, cool stick control working.
Is that what those are? Deviled eggs? 3, 2, 2, 3, 2, 2.
I think so, yeah. I think that's what those were. Then you're showing off the flam vocabulary here in this phrase.
Floppies.
Yep. Floppies, flam drags, same hand flam drags, flam fives. Fast tempo, fast feet.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know what the name of the show is.
Nope. In the editing, I'm going to put the show title name right there on the screen when we say that.
I love same hand stuff like that.
Oh, that's really cool.
The ending of that seems like with the backstick, I don't know.
Different for them?
Different. I don't know. It's just doesn't go where you think it's going to.
Either I'm just old.
Full unison.
That tempo's got to be above 200.
Probably.
Cool. So I will say they show off a wide range of skills in the book. They always play a lot of singles, a lot of triplet rolls, but it's almost like they've made a point, despite already winning last year. Like they're making a point this year, like to showcase all of the rudimental skill sets. Like, and not overuse any one of them. Like, there's some moments that are flam heavy, some moments that are singles heavy. You've got more rolls, and so it's really good variety to me.
Yeah,
and I'm talking in flatland,
different.
snare and quad. Like, yeah, it definitely feels a little different,
which in a good way,
Yeah, I think that is the end of it.
I think so. There's a lot of other content out there for them already, like the lot warm-ups, the whole sequence. I think like the marching vlogs video I watched was like 40 minutes long or something. So lots of good stuff out there to get us kind of like Jones in again. I know there's some PAL videos that are already out because they did the same preview. So
that's right. Didn't we combine Pulse and PAL last year? I think we did them in this. Maybe not.
Dude, I don't remember.
We'll watch Pulse. We'll watch PAL.
Yeah,
we'll watch them. We always do. They're always in the top 10, 12 every year. So. Definitely not that we won't watch if you're not in the top 12, but
they already have content, so that's
that's the real thing. Speaking of that, we're getting Broken City's preview show this weekend.
Well, it's happening. I won't say we're getting it. It's going to happen.
I'm sure somebody will film it. I'm sure it'll be in a boomy ass gym, and no one will be able to hear clarity or what the hell's going on. So
usually there is super boomy.
I feel like last year's and the year before was in that big gym, like as like a. I don't know. You're in California. Go outside. I don't know. It'll be cool. I look forward to it every year. They're one of the groups I enjoy a lot. So
let's get excited for 2024, baby.
I know. We're here. we have something cool in the works. Should we like?
Nah,
You know
we'll
what?
save it.
Actually, overall, like, I actually kind of like the writing of Pulse's battery this year. The features last year were awesome, but I almost, because I went back and watched 22 and 23's preview shows before we did this, and
It feels harder this year. To
the
me,
difficulty feels harder.
feels harder.
The book feels a little different, like you've said.
I'll be anxious to see with the front too.
Very
just how
excited.
that package fits together. So
Yeah, that's really the take. They're doing something different, or it seems slightly tweaked in the approach to the book. They're playing well, like they always are out of the gate. You know, that warm weather, getting outside, I'm sure all winter helps a lot, like it always does. And you know,
warm weather, good talent.
Exactly. So. It's a combination. Can't go wrong. So, again, comment, like, subscribe, share the video with anyone you think will enjoy it. Be on the lookout. We will have a slew of WGI 2024 content that'll be coming out over the next couple months. A couple podcasts planned, actually just straight up interviews. So that'll be cool too over the next month or so, hopefully. Working on getting those scheduled. We won't say who with yet, but we're working on it. And then we'll just keep covering, you know, as lot videos come out, shows. We'll watch regionals like always. And yeah, comment, like, subscribe.
Predictions. And
yep.
Yeah.
Predictions. Here's mine. Pulse will medal again this year. That's my prediction. Way too early. What is it? What is the NCAA men's basketball does the way too early?
They do it for everything, for football, for basketball, for the way too early top 25 next year.
So here's my way too early for finals. Pulse will be top 5. They'll probably medal. Who are we kidding? All right, yeah. We'll see everybody in the next one. Thanks for hanging out.
All right, peace.